Hello, I'm Jason, and this is Jason on Law.
A situation like that is what is making me uncomfortable.
Look, when Congress says child, child means child.
So it's not a question of disputed versus undisputed.
I just don't think that follows at all. Child means child.
This video addresses the absolute basics of qualifying for Social Security disability and the process for having your application approved. Social Security disability is for those individuals with a work history who are disabled and who are expected to be unable to work for a period of at least 12 months. Social Security is a function of federal law in Washington, D.C., not your state government. Therefore, to begin an application, you want to go to your local Social Security office or visit them online. In some ways, obtaining Social Security disability benefits is relatively simple. At the initial two stages, the application and what's called the reconsideration stage, a lot of applicants don't have an attorney actively helping them. However, if you move on to the next stage, the hearing stage, it's often a good idea to involve an attorney. At that point, both the process and the law become significantly more complicated. Issues of federal law can be hotly contested. The clip in the intro is from a U.S. Supreme Court case in which they were asked to interpret the Social Security Act. They were asked to determine whether or not certain biological children were entitled to survivor benefits or not. While your case may not reach the United States Supreme Court, in fact it's unlikely to do so, other levels of appeal, like to a federal district court, are relatively common in Social Security cases. To receive disability benefits, you must meet the government's legal definition of disability. Some medical conditions will qualify automatically if your symptoms are severe enough. But if your symptoms fall short of those requirements, of those automatic conditions known as the listings, you will then have to show that all of your symptoms from various medical conditions put together equals the legal definition. To do so, you'll probably have to go to a hearing and convince an administrative law judge through your medical records and your testimony that you meet the legal definition. The application you file with the Social Security office is very often denied. When it is, you should receive a letter from the Social Security Administration telling you how to appeal your case. It's very important that you follow the instructions in that letter, especially any time limits set therein. Failure to follow the time limits could result in you losing your case automatically. The first two stages of getting disability are application and reconsideration. Only after the reconsideration is denied can you request a hearing. Most attorneys recommend that you involve them at the hearing stage. The hearing is like a mini trial. At this mini trial, the applicant will testify, the applicant can have witnesses, and the applicant will be asked questions by an administrative law judge. This is a very important stage of your case. For example, at the time of this video, in the Birmingham, Alabama office of Social Security, more cases are approved at the hearing stage than are denied at the hearing stage. So, just because you've been denied twice doesn't mean your case is without merit. Now, if your case is denied after a hearing, you still have at least two opportunities to change that outcome. However, at that point you must show some sort of legal mistake by the Social Security Administration. At this stage, all of the evidence of your disability would have been submitted either before or at the hearing. So, the hearing really is a crucial part of your case. That concludes this video about Social Security disability basics. Remember, if you're applying for Social Security disability, be sure to read your letters, follow the instructions from the Social Security Administration, especially any time limits they put in there. If you're headed towards a hearing, it might be a good idea to hire a lawyer. A word of warning though, don't wait too long to hire one. If it's too close to the date of the hearing, a lawyer may not be able to help you. This has been another video from Jason on Law. I'm Jason. Please follow me on Twitter at JasonOnLaw and subscribe for more videos.
Hey, will you close the cabinet doors?